unsure what's the best video strategy? Mainly, what's the ideal video length? Maybe the mere thought of filming a 10-minute YouTube video makes you break out in a sweat. Yet, you're not sure if those 30-second reels are truly pulling in new clients and sales. If that rings true with you, then this video might be your saving grace. Today, we're tackling the topic of long form versus short form videos. Which is better to help you actually grow your business? By the way, I'm April Meese, your AI video marketing mentor who's grown two multi-six-figure businesses thanks to video marketing. And I've guided hundreds of female entrepreneurs to get more clients with video. So if you're ready to stop second guessing and finally win at video marketing, stick around because I'm going to simplify it for you. Now, this topic is near and dear to my heart because so many of my clients get stuck trying to figure out whether to post short or long form video. When I first started coaching female business owners on camera confidence and visual storytelling, I noticed how most would agonize over every single second of long form video. Or they would create a quick 30-second video clip for social media and it would get lots of views, but no sales. And as you know, it's not just about views, it's about building a community that wants to buy what you offer, your products and services. So the question is, which video style will increase your visibility and sales? Because if you're a busy business owner with a to-do list longer than a grocery receipt, then you need to maximize your time and where you focus your energy. When it comes to long form video or short form video, I'm here to share the big pros, the sneaky cons, and some behind the scenes secrets that nobody is telling you about. So let's dive in. First thing you want to do is define your goals. Are you more about reach, reaching more people, or depth, going deeper with a smaller audience? Many entrepreneurs get confused about what they really want from their marketing. For example, if you were a content creator / influencer, then your goal might be to rack up big numbers of views and followers so that you can ultimately impress sponsors and get ad revenue. Whereas if you're a business owner, I'm guessing that you're wanting to build a loyal following of ideal prospective clients who actually buy from you. Now that you've thought about your true goals, let's look at the different forms of video. Short form video, TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts, typically brings in more reach. They're these short, snappy videos that are great for grabbing attention. It's like tossing confetti glitter in the wind. Lots of people see it quickly, but it rarely leaves a lasting impact. Unless you're the one that has to clean up the glitter. I've been there, done that. Think of short form video like a flash sale throwing outside your store. You snag the person passing by who might impulsively pop in, but they're just as likely to wander right back out and not truly connect with your business. Now, long form videos, on the other hand, those are going to be your 10-minute YouTube tutorials. This could be a 20-minute podcast video, or even an extended Instagram and Facebook Live. This is where you get real connection with your audience. Picture it like inviting them into your living room for afternoon tea or a cup of coffee and conversation. You'll be able to answer questions, reveal the why behind your brand, and really deepen that bond with them. Did you know that a recent study showed that people need to consume around 11 hours of content and have about 7 touch points with you before they feel ready or safe to buy from you? Those 11 hours could be from watching multiple videos, from reading blog posts, interacting with your social media. It could be from a variety of sources. And it's not a universal number. It's just showing that people are more skeptical. And on average, they need more time engaging with your brand and its content before they feel comfortable enough to make a purchase. Which brings me back to the question, what's your bigger vision for your brand and what are your business goals? So if you're targeting a younger crowd, then you're going to want that fast moving content like viral dance challenges or comedic sketches, quick changing, entertaining edits. Shorts might help you blow up quickly. But if your ultimate brand goal is about depth, then you'll probably want to anchor in long form videos to nurture those truly committed clients. If you're building a brand that's about reputation and transformation, long form video content is usually way better. And as a business owner, your goal is to generate leads and sales. So your viewers often need more than 15 seconds to see your expertise and to get to know about you and your offer. Statistics show that people who watch a 10-minute plus video and that type of content are more likely to comment, share personal stories, and join your email list or your group. Ultimately, you're building that community and brand longevity. Your real fans watch longer, so they trust you more and are more likely to invest in your offers, products, or services. So before you hit record, ask yourself, do I need thousands of casual views or do I want hundreds of invested viewers? Hint for most business owners, deeper relationships usually win out in terms of sales and loyalty. The next thing to consider is the platform priorities. And there is a little bit of controversy when it comes to short form videos. So most platforms love short form video right now because it's better for their business, meaning it keeps people on their platforms for longer. But if you are picking YouTube as your main platform, many YouTubers have revealed that shorts and short form content can actually hurt your long-term channel growth and revenue. So which do you trust? Of course, there is a short form boom. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts are pushing these quick videos because they generate that fast engagement. But despite this boom, there has been a decline and a bit of fatigue from viewers. In fact, TikTok, which is known for short form content, they're now testing longer form videos. The YouTube creator Sean from Think Media did an in-depth breakdown showing how shorts can skyrocket your short-term metrics. He had 375% more views and added 50,000 new subscribers in 28 days. But the downside was he only earned $536.74 on a short video that got 11.2 million views. Meanwhile, he would usually make up to $30,000 a month with roughly 4 million monthly views. Sure, the monthly numbers are different than one video, but you can still see there's a huge difference in revenue. He also noted that the big downside with short form is that viewers aren't often as engaged in the deeper videos or your brand story. So they came for that quick dopamine hit and not necessarily the in-depth information. Therefore, it leads to a split audience where some people only watch the shorts and others only watch the long videos. The problem with that is it can seriously tank your channel's performance. When you do publish a longer video, the followers that just came for the short form content will ignore the longer video. And then the algorithm sees that there's a low click-through rate and decides that the new content isn't interesting, and it stops recommending it. We don't want that. You can find many examples of this. Creators like Dan Rhodes with over 2 million subscribers discovered that shorts inflated his subscriber count, but demolished his long-form view counts. Now, all of this may be irrelevant to you if you are not doing anything on the YouTube platform. But as we said before, looking at your platform priorities is important. Recently, there's been this renaissance of longer content. Many viewers are craving these deeper dives. Just look at the explosion of podcasts on YouTube. People are spending hours listening to conversations, and they're hungry for more substantial knowledge. So if your brand thrives on long-term connection, long form is really having a moment. Remember, it's not that people don't have time for longer content. Look at how many people will watch a 3-hour special of Game of Thrones or binge a Netflix series. The truth is, It's that they don't have time for bad content. So let's look at the third factor in deciding whether you will choose long form video or short form, and that is production time and distribution. The question I hear is, isn't short form content faster to produce? I'm already strapped for time, plus I don't know about editing. And here's where I say short is easy-ish, but also you need frequency. So it's true, short form can be quicker to film, but it requires more creativity from the start and in the editing for it to be snappy. Personally, I always found that it took me at least 15 minutes to properly record a 15-second clip that I was happy with. So they're not as quick as one might think. Trying to master those trendy transitions or the comedic cuts, it can be surprisingly time consuming and time consuming to edit as well if you're brand new to the tech side of video. Lastly, you might need to make a lot of them each week to stay on top of the trends. So that's a constant content treadmill. When we look at long form, I think of it as one and done and then repurpose. Creating a 10 to 20-minute video does take planning, but once it's done, you can chop it into reels and stories and quotes and blog posts, or even email it in a series. And with AI and these simple editing apps, you can spin off these short form teasers in minutes. The AI tools add the auto captioning and turn your long form content into multiple short clips with the push of a button. And your brand messaging stays consistent and it saves you time overall. I think the biggest thing to think about with video marketing is you want to create a sustainable system. Your ultimate goal is not to just burn out or scramble for the next viral clip. We want to build a business and a platform that consistently funnels new leads, fosters trust, sells your products and services over time. So finding that right production and distribution flow is critical. And as I said, for many of my coaching clients, the best approach that I recommend is to plan that one main piece of weekly content and then chop it up into 2 to 3 short clips. So you lead with substance and then you funnel folks to watch more of the video from there. Where if you start with short form video first, you might never get around to filming that deeper content piece because you're stuck on that short video hamster wheel. I like to think of short form video as the billboard on the busy highway. It might grab their attention and direct them to your main shop. Then think of long form video as the actual shop where you will walk them around and show them the value, build a deeper relationship with them, and help them decide on a purchase. Which leads to the common questions that I get. Question number 1, shouldn't I just use the short form video to get subscribers and followers fast and then convert them to longer videos later? And the answer is, in theory, sure, but in practice, only about 10 to 15% of viewers that like short form content transition to long form content, especially if the style and the topic and the vibe aren't identical. So you risk that dreaded split audience that can demolish your growth. Question number 2, if I'm brand new to video, shouldn't I start with short form videos to practice? And the answer is, you can, but remember you're practicing 2 different types and 2 different styles of video. So when you practice long form video, you'll actually get better at long form video. Remember the expression, the grass is greenest where you water it. Not to mention, as we said before, you're basically training your audience to expect those small snack-size bites. Next question I get is, which one has the best ROI, return on investment, of time? Now, some people have their product tied to a TikTok shop for short form videos. So it's a link for them to quickly buy the product. And that works well if your product is a lower price point, under $50, for a quick impulse buy. But for higher price point products and services, it's my opinion that long form can deliver a larger payoff in trust, authority, and bigger sales. In my research, I found that one well-known channel pulled in 120 million total short views, but only pocketed a fraction of what they would have earned from fewer long-term videos. So for example, 50 million views on a short video made the creator about $1,700. In contrast, 50 million views on a long-form video could bring in $50,000 or even $100,000. So think of that, 1,700 to 50,000. It's a big difference. Here again, if you are using YouTube as your main platform, many affiliate links and product promotions don't work well in shorts. So let's do a quick recap and some action steps. First, you want to clarify your goals. Write down your number one priority. Is it brand awareness for ad revenue, or is it a genuine community for building direct sales? And that answer will guide your format. Number two, pick your main dish. Decide if your core content each week will be a 10 to 15 minute deep dive, or if you are filming multiple quick tips. Then film it. Just start, even if it's messy. Number four, analyze and adjust. So you're going to post and then you're going to track your engagement and see which format resonates the most with your audience. If your platform is YouTube, check your channel analytics and watch your engagement and check if those short view watchers come back for the full video. And then you can decide which content you're going to go all in on. Overall, plan for longevity. Your video marketing should serve you and your audience long term. Okay, so you've heard the good, the bad, and the downright ugly of short form versus long form. Let me know in the comments your preference because it's really up to you. I would say my quick answer is if you want immediate eyeballs for random brand awareness, then short form can be a big help. But if your heart is set on real sales, loyal fans, and a business that's thriving, long form is your best bet. If you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe button. And hey, if you really want to nail your content strategy, check out the next video where I map out more video marketing strategies so that you can bring in more consistent clients. Reach out if you have any questions. And as always, with hugs and high fives, bye for now.